Hi, welcome to the world of NAADI Astrology. In the last videos I was talking about 1 to 12. That means the first round of Jupiter, transiting Jupiter from the year of birth till 12 years. He has to travel through 12 signs and rasis or rasis. Okay, the first 12 years, what it is going to give to the native, or what are the happenings of events and to whom it belongs to or to whom it will affect, that we were studying in the first 12 years or about first 12 years. Now the second round will begin. So let us go to the board. I will draw a chart, same old chart, and then I will start about 12 to 24. What it happens in 12 to 24 and who all will be affected in 12 to 24, whether it is good or bad. Whatever happens, it will be happening for the native's family. Okay? Last time it was for the native, because the first 12 years for the native. The next 12 years, I will show it on the board. Then you will be able to understand it better. Okay? Right. Now we are going to have two charts. One, a South Indian chart. The second one will be the North Indian diamond chart. Planets, just like last time, we are going to use the same planetary positions because we don't want to get confused here now. If at all we are going to repeat it with the same planetary positions, things will be better for you all to understand. I hope I am clear with this. I am marking this as 9 because I am not taking into consideration the Lagna. Repeatedly I will be telling you all, I don't use Lagna or I don't use Dashabhukti, because for me prediction is totally based on Jupiter's transit and the natal planets. Let us not take Dashabhukti into consideration, but a lot of permutations and combinations, and it will confuse us a lot. There are people who are well versed with that. Right now I found this as the easiest mode of giving the happening of events. So this is what I want you people to learn. Okay? Right. Now Jupiter, just like last time, Jupiter was placed in Sagittarius with Saturn. Ketu, Aquarius, the moon's descending node. Leo, Rahu, that is moon's ascending node. Mars in Gemini. And Sun in Virgo, Sun and Mercury, exaltation. Venus and Venus and Moon. I think we are done with the 9 planets. Okay? So these are the 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Likewise, in this diamond chart, we'll start with Jupiter and Saturn in Sagittarius. Capricorn, nobody is there. Aquarius, Ketu is there. Okay? Then again till Gemini, nobody is there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gemini, Mars is there. And then here nobody is there. Rahu is there in Leo. And then Sun and Mercury in Virgo. Okay? Then Venus and Moon in Libra. Fine? This is how we will have the charts. Okay? So, whatever the planetary positions are given in the South Indian chart, the same thing is here available. Just for knowing sake, I put this as 9. Sagittarius, the 9th house. Sagittarius, the sign. Okay. Second round of Jupiter. Last time I was telling you all about the first round, and the first round transiting Jupiter will give the timing of events or happening of events only to the native. Okay. First round of Jupiter, the transit in the 12 signs and the 12 rasis, He will give the results only to the native, the first 12 years. Now second round, that is 12 to 24, 12 to 24 years. Who is going to enjoy these benefits? Yeah. 12 to 24 comes from the second house from Jupiter, because this is the second round of Jupiter. First round is exhausted till 12 years. From 12 years to 24, he has to take the second round qualities. Here, you have to note one thing. First, you have to see where the Lord of 12th house is there. Because you are dealing with 12 to 24 years, and that signifies only about the second house. When that signifies about the second house, you have to know about where that second house Lord is. Second house Lord is with Jupiter, aspected by Mars. So, in this 12 to 24 years also, the native, first we'll take the picture of the native. Native is Jupiter, Atmakaraka. When the native is Jupiter, the second house Lord is there, Saturn with Jupiter and Mars aspecting. From 12 to 24 years also, the native will be having sufferings personally. He will be having a lot of troubles inside the house. Based on that, he will also suffer. One thing. Second thing. At the age of 12, you have a lot of troubles because Jupiter, Saturn, an aspect of Mars. Mars gives the troubles. Saturn gives a lot of financial crisis, tensions at home, everything. Okay? 13, nobody is aspecting. Things will go a little smoothly. 14, Ketu was there in 14 Aquarius. This is Aquarius when he is 14 years old. Let me mark it here, 14 years. When he comes to the 14 years, he has to have a change. Because it is at that period when he enters into these secondary school board examinations or SSSLC, whatever you call it. So he has to jump into the degrees. So at this period, 14-15, he has to have a change in life. So Ketu denotes about changing. And because Ketu is in the third house from Jupiter, it also says that he has to travel to a different place for study or he has to shift the residence. This is what it takes place. And nobody is aspecting that Ketu. Even Saturn is sitting down here, aspects Ketu. So even to get that travel arrangements, even to get to that new college or institutions, he will have problems because Saturn is aspecting the third house. 14 will be with problems because Saturn is aspecting. Okay? 15. Now comes the brighter period because 15 the Jupiter. The 15, when he is 15 years old, the house is Pisces. Pisces Lord is in his own house. When he is in his own house, he will have benefits or he will give benefits. He may fight, but he will win over. Okay? Fight with problems I am talking. And this 15 years, when he is 15 years old, when Jupiter is in Pisces, he is aspected by Sun and Mercury. Sun, the kingly planet, Mercury, in exaltation about the study or academic career. So, he will start shining in his academic career when he is 15 years old. Let's come to 16. 16 is the pre-university board. Because 15 is over. 5 plus 10. Secondary school examination board, whatever it is, 10th, that is over. Now 16. This is the college. He will get a little cranky now. Lot of changes he has to see. Yes. 16. At the age of 16, Jupiter, the transiting Jupiter will be here. Will be in Aries. When he is in Aries, he is aspected by Venus and Moon. So, Venus give him good food, good clothes. Venus will give him a vehicle. Venus, what are all the significances of Venus? That will be provided to that Jupiter or what we call it as native. Okay? And Moon. Moon shows the changes. Changes to where? Changes to a different institution. Changes to his a different placement. All these things is taken care of by Moon because Moon is a significator of changes. Moon signifies changes. Fine? 17. When it comes to 17, nobody is aspecting. But where the Lord is, again, 17 years is nothing but Taurus. See, this is 14, 15, 16, 17, Taurus. This is the house of Taurus, and where the Lord is. If nobody is aspecting it, if nobody is aspecting the place where the transiting Jupiter is placed, don't say that you will not get any benefits throughout the year. You will observe the Lord wherever the Lord is placed. 17 years old, when he is 17 years old, Jupiter's placement will be in Taurus, and the Lord of that house is with Moon. So 17 also a lot of changes. From pre-university he started jumping into his college days. Okay. Next. 18. Mars. 18 is Mars. Mars is a malefic. He will have troubles at the age of 18. That is, he has entered into the first year degree college. Okay. Here, before knowing whether there is a backlog in the educational system or in his career system, you can observe from Jupiter till 4th. This is a shadow planet. Nobody is here. Moreover, Jupiter's 4th house lord is Jupiter. So, there will be no backlogs. That you will come to know when I start telling you about the significations of planets and signs. Let us forget that now. Only we want to know the modus operandi of knowing from 12 to 24 what all things are going to happen. Okay? Right. Now 18 Mars is there. He will meet with an accident. When Mars is there sitting down in Gemini. Gemini is a two-fold house, two-fold sign, twin houses. That is called the shoulders. How shoulders? This is head, throat, shoulders, heart, breast, lungs, spine, stomach, intestines, larger, lower intestine, sexual organ, kidneys, thighs, knees, calves, feet. This is how we. Of course, you know all the things. Just casually now I am touching these things because each time when I repeat, don't get frustrated or don't think it is repetition. Just observe that it is a must for your future study, future part of the study. Right. Mars is the one which is a malefic, which is going to give you accidents, or it will create some situations where you will have trouble with your own people, 4th house lord people. 4th house is nothing but domestic house, 4th house is nothing but mummy's house, and 4th house people only will have trouble. Okay? 18, that is over. 19. This is Cancer. Again, 19 nobody is there. Where the lord of 19 is there? Cancer's lord is Moon. He is there with Venus. Cancer's lord is Moon. He is there with Venus. So when the Lord, he is sitting down, Jupiter is sitting down in 19, when he is 19 years old in Cancer, the Lord Moon is having Venus with him. So he will try to get involvement with his girlfriends, or he will try to get along with women, not exactly women, girls. Woman is not the right word, girls. This is the beginning of it. When he is 19 years old. 20. Rahu. What does Rahu do? Rahu's main significance is nothing but a beginning, a new total beginning. So, Rahu will give a new beginning. Simultaneously, why I am telling Rahu will give a new beginning? Because simultaneously we will be observing this Saturn. Okay? Simultaneously. Because there are only 4 important planets. Rest, they travel very fast. They give month-wise, 45 days-wise results, 2.5 days results. That we'll take care when we come with predictive astrology. But right now, when we see the chart, Rahu is nothing but a total change, new life. Okay? Right now he is a student. When Rahu touches him, he will become a official or employee or a businessman. Cool? Why is that going to happen? Usually in NAADI astrology, when Venus in a male chart, when when Saturn sees Venus, at that time he will give him the profession. Even in a female chart, he will give the profession, or, I'll repeat again, when Venus sees third house site, when Venus is exactly 3 houses behind, when Saturn is exactly 3 houses behind, that time for women, he may get her married or he may give her profession. Okay? So Venus at the age of 20-21, see, we'll take it like this. Saturn 2.5 years in one house, one sign, one rasi. 2.5, 5. 5 plus 5, 10. 10 plus 5, 15. 15 plus 5, 20. 20 and this 2. 22. At the age of 21, 22, I'm sorry. He got the job because Saturn was there. Saturn was here. Saturn's significance is nothing but actions, profession, everything. And he started Venus. So out of his actions, he started earning money because Venus is the significator of money. So he started earning and he got a job. Okay? I think that is understood. Next, 22. Saturn follows again to Sun and Mercury. He will be very good in his profession. He will get a very good placement just within 1 year after joining. And when he touches here by 22-23, in between 22-23, why I tell this 22-23? Because Jupiter does not jump into another Rasi or another sign exactly in the month of January. Sometimes he'll take July, sometimes because of the retrogradness and everything, he may take time in the month he may start changing his sign in the month of August or July, whatever it is. We count there in general astrology the retrogradness, but on a rough calculation, or I don't call it illusion because we place in our mind that at the age of 23 it will be here. So at this time, because Venus and Moon is there, Moon has to change his part of life and Moon has to bring him a wife, and Saturn also is going to touch here behind Venus. So definitely this gentleman will get married at the age of 23-24. So this is how the 21 to 24 period goes. I think you have understood a little bit. Right now you are concentrating only the modus operandi of the calculations. We are not bothered about the significances, because when once you know the modus operandi, knowing significances and in implementing them on the modus operandi is the very easiest thing. Usually everybody does the other way around. First they know the significances, then comes. No. First you know how it works. Then if you just know the significances, immediately the brain will become so sharp and you can fix at one particular place for timing of events or happening of events, either childbirth, whatever it is. So again, I am going to come with 24 to 36 period. What all is going to happen in that 24 to 36 period during Jupiter transit, and the same all the natal planets, but the result will be totally different. Okay? Bye.